Toronto Maple Leafs have finally made a move. The Leafs have acquired forward Scott Laughton from the Philadelphia Flyers for prospect Nikita Grabankin and a first-round draft pick. The Leafs also receive a 4th and a 6th-round pick back from the Flyers, who will be retaining half of Scott Laughton's $3 million cap hit. Scott Laughton has played over 660 games in the NHL, all for the Philadelphia Flyers. He is a crash and bang, meat and potatoes, typical third-line center. Something that the Leafs, to be fair, have been missing for a long time. He has seen an uptick in offensive production his last 2 seasons in Philadelphia, where he's now typically more in line with a half a point per game player. Have to think that on a team like the Leafs, I don't think it's a hot take to say he will be surrounded by a lot more talent up front. I don't think it's unrealistic to say you could be looking for even more of a jump in production next season with the Leafs, especially if he cracks one of the 2 power play units in Toronto. Hometown kid, you got to think that counts for something here. Darren Dreger actually with the report earlier this week saying that many close to Laughton believe he would be jacked to suit up for the Maple Leafs. And in terms of a coach fit, I can see this one actually going really well. I mean, Flyers fans, you're going to have to tell me here. I don't think that Laughton's a guy that gets cheated for effort very often, assuming he's a guy that they look to provide leadership both on and off the ice. And really, you can never have too many of those guys in your locker room. But as mentioned, with the Flyers retaining half his salary, Laughton will carry a $1.5 million cap hit for next season, which is phenomenal value at a third-line center. I think more importantly, it ensures that Max Domi has played his last game at center for the Toronto Maple Leafs, which is a very refreshing change. Right now, they've got him skating alongside Bobby McMann and Max Domi, which kind of works on paper. You've got your finisher in McMahon, you've got your crasher in Laughton, and your setup guy in Domi. I assume they'll want to see if he can bring anything on the second power play unit. We know that he'll get some reps on the penalty kill. I mean, all in all, this is a very useful player, don't get me wrong, but when you look at the landscape of the rest of the league, how can you not think that this is a knee-jerk panic reaction from Brad Treliving and the Toronto Maple Leafs? They missed the boat, man. Teams around them got better early and often. Well, we'll see at the time of recording this video, and we will see if the Leafs have anything else cooking. But for now, Leafs fans, let me know what you think of the Laughton trade. From the optimistic point of view, we still have our best prospects and another first in 2027 that still could be in play today.